Hi Scorpio, welcome to your June 2022 general reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle and I'm leaving this completely open to spirit. So let's see what is coming in for you. Messages for my beautiful Scorpios for the month of June. This is for sun and rising signs. So let's take a look here, Scorpio. I've been meditating on these cards. So one more shuffle. And away we go. Scorpio, what is coming in for Scorpio? Scorpio, if you wouldn't mind, at any point during the reading that you're enjoying it or that you're getting something out of the messages, please do press that thumbs up button, guys. It is super important to get my channel noticed out there on the algorithm. So if you wouldn't mind doing that for me, I would be greatly appreciative. Okay. Scorpio, let's take a look here, guys. We'll get some oracle cards. Let's start with the message for my beautiful Scorpios. Message for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to hear? Spirit for June 2022. Scorpio, sun and rising. Scorpio, what does Scorpio need to hear? Message for my Scorpios out there. Message for Scorpio. Message for Scorpio. Scorpio. Oh, you guys got two. Alright, let's see what we have. Be a channel and fine tune. It's like a radio, isn't it? Do you remember, I don't know, for those of you who are old enough to remember actual transistor radios where you had to turn a dial? So I've got this as turning the dial to fine tune. So there's an adjustment that's needed here, Scorpio, so that you can hear the messages clearly. Okay. So something it's like a radio that is a lot of static. Something that's you're somehow aware of the noise, but you can't quite hear the messages. Okay, Scorpio, let's see. What's the energy around Scorpio, please, for the month of June? The energy that is around my beautiful Scorpios, sun and rising signs for Scorpio for June. What is the energy that surrounds Scorpio for June, please, Spirit? Communication. Wow, it's definitely about this message energy that I'm picking up around this radio. Something's getting lost in translation. It's like the radio. The radio is on, but you can't hear what is being said, or it's somehow being distorted. Let's see where this is going, guys. One more message here from the oracles and we'll get into the reading. Okay, message for Scorpio for the month of June. Message for Scorpio. Okay, let's see. An energy of embracing. Now, this seems to be embracing the message. Maybe you're tuning it out rather than tuning it in. Some of you here are choosing to turn off the radio altogether and just sit with an energy of peace and calm, so that you can hear the message coming in from your higher self, from source. Okay. All right. Scorpio, let's see. The Knight of Wands. Wow. I like that energy around you. It feels like being on the verge of something. Like I'm seeing this bird here and I'm seeing this stillness. Now, for the benefit of my podcast listeners on Apple, Spotify and Amazon Music, I'll describe the card. It is a beautiful white wading bird sitting in a still, brackish kind of body of water here, surrounded by grasses in the water, looking off into a sunset. So it appears that you've needed to take some time to still the mind, turn off the radio, tune out the voices, tune out the noise around you, so that you can fine-tune the voices that are trying to come in, the messages that are coming through for you from source. And I get that during this time you're embracing the stillness, embracing the quiet, possibly even like I get some of you may be choosing to be going off alone, or maybe even spending, I get like going out in the wilderness or going out to sit in the park, maybe sitting by a body of water, just to calm the mind, to still the mind, and get rid of the distractive energy around you and just embrace no sound at all. Okay. But you're on the verge here with this Knight of Wands of taking some kind of important action. It feels a little bit like space clearing. Let's see. The Moon. This is embracing the unknown. This is an energy of feeling some fear around change, taking this action, but doing it anyway. I get you having some kind of immediate response. Scorpio, it seems like something's been trying to reach you, a message from Spirit. And you've tuned it out. You've said no to it. You've turned off that radio. You've turned off your channeling, and you've said to yourself, "No, I'm not going to listen to anything. I'm going to take myself right out of distracting thoughts, other people's vibrations, and just spend some time with myself here, so that I can really pay attention to what I'm feeling. Where am I being guided?" Because I feel for some of you Scorpios, a distraction might be like passion or sexual tension. That's just for some of you. Or a spontaneous energy. Rather than do something quick and act on impulse, you're taking a step back here and taking time to reflect and think about whether or not this is something that's truly aligned with you. Now, I also get this energy of sitting with fear as well, because there's something that you fear about this change, about this message that's coming through. Okay. I feel it's fear of the unknown. There's an uncertainty here. Okay, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. This is it's really quite a powerful kind of energy that I'm picking up around you. I'm seeing growth. Rather than do something rash and act on impulse, like I feel that you might have done that in the past, that's gotten you into a bit of trouble, Scorpio. Rather than do that, I get you're growing, you're learning, you're having patience, and you're sitting with the energy, and you're thinking, well, if it feels right in the moment, then it'll still feel right in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So you seem to be giving it some time to sit with the energy before you take this action, rather than act on it immediately. Queen of Swords, yeah, because I feel for you, you've been hurt, you've been burned in the past, and you're trying to sit back and sit with this rationally and think this through objectively. Okay, so I get a coolness here. There's all this passion and fire, but you're trying to, you want to ignore that, and you're going more with your head here, but yeah, that could be a little bit problematic, is what I'm getting from Spirit. This channel and turning off the radio In doing that, it's okay to do it for a short period of time, but a prolonged energy of switching off, turning off, ignoring something that you feel, but something that scares you, is not going to be of benefit to you. Okay. The Emperor, wow. Scorpio, that's beautiful energy. I do feel that, okay, that makes me feel a bit better around this, Scorpio, because I feel like this is just a pause in the action before you take the action that I feel that you're being guided to take. But I get that you're just kind of putting it off. I get you're putting it off. You're not jumping into it. Before you have some kind of exchange. Okay. I feel like the ball has been put in your court, Scorpio. Something's happened here where, and you just need more time to, I'm getting mixed messages, so that tells me that you've probably got mixed messages too, Scorpio. Clearing something up. You want to clear something up. You're not sure if what the messages that you're receiving are true and correct, or if you're misinterpreting them. It's some kind of exchange that you're having with someone. Now, it could be one person, it could be a number of people. So you need to clear it up. You need to clear this up. If there's been any kind of, I don't know, it feels, it just feels like you're not certain about the exchange that you've had. You're not sure. I'll use an example. Say you're interested in someone romantically, and you're having a conversation with that person, and you're thinking that they are interested in you, and you're trying to interpret what they're saying. Like they're talking to you, and you log what they're saying, and then you go away and you start thinking about what they said to you, and you think, well, does that mean that they like me? What does that mean? That's what I think you're sitting with, this energy of, did that mean that they like me? Does that mean that they're interested in me? Or is that just completely, or am I completely off base here? Yeah, it's like you heard the message, but it's the message, or did you misinterpret the message, or are you thinking you misinterpreted the message? You need to fine tune, you need to find out exactly what was meant here in this exchange, in this connection, in this sharing of information. Now, it doesn't have to be romantic, of course. It could be clearing up any kind of communication that you've recently had with somebody. Okay, let's see. The Star. The important thing to remember in this case, and here we have this crane again. There's a crane in the water. He's actually in a bathtub for the benefit of my podcast listeners, and it's very similar to this embracing energy. So there's a connection here. There's a connection. There's a feeling that I'm getting around this embracing card of getting out of a comfort zone. It feels like, oh gosh, what am I trying to say here? It feels a little bit uncomfortable, sitting and waiting in this energy. There's an uncomfortable silence. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. It's an uncomfortable silence. There's been this exchange, but now there is silence. And it may feel like an uncomfortable silence. Nothing's being said. Nothing's being communicated. there's a feeling of discomfort here. Okay. That's interesting. Something here is making you feel uncomfortable, Scorpio. It's asking you to embrace the discomfort. I feel it's this fear, an uncomfortable feeling. It may be bringing up a change, something that you're fearful of with this moon energy. Making you feel, okay, you're uncomfortable with, communicating what you want to communicate here makes you feel uncomfortable. For some of you Scorpios, you may, this is only for a very small portion of you, and you guys will know if this is you or not. You have difficulty in expressing yourself emotionally. You struggle with that. You're unique in that regard, or you feel you're unique in that regard, but Spirit is saying you're not really. A lot of people have difficulty expressing their emotions, especially if you're a masculine energy here, with that Emperor card. Try not to beat yourself up if you haven't reacted in a way that you feel is fast enough. I'm getting that. Like you've had this exchange, now there's this uncomfortable silence. You're sitting in this uncomfortable silence. You're thinking, I should have reacted quicker. Don't worry about that. It's not important, Spirit is saying. You can take your time. There's an energy here of needing to take your time with this before. You seem to be really concerned about saying the right thing or coming across the way that you want to when you express yourself, when you restart this exchange with this person. Okay, interesting. 9 of Cups. Because there's an energy here of wish fulfillment. I feel that there is something that you want. It could be love. We've got this pair of lovebirds here on this 9 of Cups. So for some of you, this is someone that you want to be with. You've had an exchange here. There's some nervous tension, some sexual tension as well. There's this uncomfortable silence now after this exchange. I don't feel that you've responded, Scorpio. You're sitting in the silence here, embracing this stillness, but concerned about how you're going to re-enter this, how you're going to restart the conversation, something like that. Anyway, let's see. The 5 of Pentacles. You don't, for some of you Scorpios, you may not feel good enough, or you feel a bit insecure. There's some feelings of lack here. I get as possibly a bit of a low self-worth, or some low self-esteem, or something's making you feel self-conscious. Talking about your emotions, or talking about or somehow connecting with this person makes you feel self-conscious. Because you don't know if this person likes you or not. You're not sure if you're reading them correctly. For some of you Scorpios, you have a bit of difficulty reading this person. May not be with reading everyone, it's just particularly this person. And the Strength card, well, I like that. This is about you having the courage to come in and act on something that you want to act towards. I feel that it's something that you're attracted to. It could be a person. It doesn't have to be, though. It could be anything that you want to act upon and that you're holding back on. There's been this exchange, and you're thinking, it's like your mouth is closed up and you can't speak. It's like, what do I do now? That's what I'm getting. It's like, what do I do now? What do I do now? You're not. I feel that you want to I get that I feel that you want this. You want to fine-tune the conversation. You want to reopen the conversation. Find out if this person does like you, because I think you're getting you're feeling like they could be. You're thinking, oh, I think that person likes me, but you're not really sure. And you feel like you need to find out, but you're not exactly sure how you can find out. And you're feeling insecure about it. Scorpio, this won't be for everyone, of course. This is very specific. Now, yeah. What else do I have here, guys? Let's see. I'm going to get a card from this deck. Message for Scorpio. What does Scorpio? You're contemplating. You're thinking a lot about how you're going to respond. What do I do here? All right, Scorpio. Let's see. Message for Scorpio with this reading. What does Scorpio need to hear, Spirit, for June? Miracles. Okay. Well, it seems like something's coming in for you. It is wish fulfillment. You're going to think, oh my gosh, this is what I've always wanted. It's what I've wished for. And this person does seem to be interested in me. Now what do? I don't see this as a bad thing at all. It actually feels quite exciting for you, Scorpio. It does. I think that you know that you're on the verge of something that's going to be quite exciting. A wish fulfilled. All right, let's talk a little bit more about this now. This fine-tuning energy that I'm picking up. This is card number 33. So you could be seeing a lot of threes. It could be a number sequence that you're... a synchronicity that you're seeing, because this is about being in absolute alignment with divine source energy. Now, as human beings, we're always fine-tuning ourselves. So if you feel like you've made a little bit of a blunder here, if you feel like, oh gosh, I should have reacted a certain way, and oh, that person was interested in me and I didn't respond the way that I should have, or have I lost my chance? Rather than worry about that, it's saying just you can get back in alignment with that star card. I feel that this person or this opportunity is in alignment with you, so you can get back in alignment. Get back to balance. It's like a series of adjustments. Fine-tuning as you go. Yes. If you think of a concert cellist, they make tiny adjustments that are required to play that beautiful piece by whatever great master that they're playing. It's just seemingly small little shifts that create that harmony. Yeah. So there's an energy around this of taking an honest look at yourself. As I said, taking yourself away from distracting thoughts, spending some time alone and with Source here, taking an honest look at yourself and your life to see where things are out of alignment for you, Scorpio, without judging, without beating yourself up. Become aware more of how you are spending your time fueling your body, inspiring your mind, and nourishing your spirit. If your words, your actions, your habits, your relationships and activities fully support your highest hopes and your spiritual values and your connection with Source, then great. But if not, I get some fine-tuning here. Things that need to just a little bit of a tune-up in your life. Nothing major. Just small changes here to create harmony in your life. There's an energy here of perfect imperfection. Yeah. Perfect imperfection. You know, the thing is, if you feel like you've made mistakes or missteps, there's nothing here that can't be fine-tuned. There's nothing here that can just be adjusted just slightly. I feel like this is recoverable, guys, I do. If you feel like you've made some kind of fatal mistake here, or fatal flaw, I don't feel that you have. I feel that it was just a misstep. Yes, now there's this uncomfortable energy of sitting in this stillness, feeling like, oh gosh, are we out of tune now? We were in tune and now we're out of tune. No, Spirit is saying you can get back in tune. Just fine-tune that dial a little bit. Remove the static. The static may just be the voices in your head telling you all the reasons why you're not worthy. These insecurities of yours, Scorpio. Yeah. So, whatever it is that makes you feel like you've gone out of tune here, try to have compassion and patience with yourself during the process of upgrading your life and raising your vibration. Yeah, just get you sitting in this energy of sovereignty, self-love, integrity, purity as well. Purity. Purity and raising your vibration. Purity and raising your vibration. Just a little bit of an adjustment here. That's all that's needed to bring in this miracle. Okay. I want to talk about communication as well for a second here. This is card number 34. If you reduce that, it's a 7, which is associated with the Chariot. We also have another 7 here with the 7 of Pentacles. There's an energy around this one here, Scorpio, of reading. Not just, well, not books. I'm talking about reading people, or reading things other than... Okay, what I'm getting here is that you need to be face to face to know fully what another person is expressing to you. Texts can be misconstrued. Phone calls can be misconstrued, but you need to be face to face. You know, communication, what comes out of your mouth here. Yeah. It's not just about our voice either, it's our body language. You have to read body language, our tonality, our facial expressions, our movement. You know, we communicate more than just words. Yes. There's something there that I'm picking up here of needing to be in a person's presence to fully understand if there's interest or not. So I feel like there needs to be some kind of get-together here, or some kind of face-to-face exchange, not just like online or in texts, things like that. Yeah. So that there can be no misconstruing of, you know, there won't be those questions of do they like me, do they not like me. You'll know, because you'll be able to read not just the words but also all of the other things that go along with it, which I feel will give you some kind of reassurance that this person likes you. I'm using the romance thing as an example for some of you. It doesn't have to be that though. It's just reading someone. reading someone better and understanding this connection. Yeah. Because this exchange, it seems to be an open-ended kind of energy, an open-ended exchange, and someone could be waiting to have the exchange in person rather than do it on a device. I'm getting that. Oh, lots of different messages here, guys. I feel compelled to get another card. Let's see. I'm going to get an advice card for you, Scorpio, because you're the first one in this series of readings that I feel is really struggling with this communication problem. Okay, this one here. What if it isn't true? The thing you're telling yourself right now, the reason why you think you don't belong, the reason why you think you can't do it, the reason why you won't get there, the reason why you feel you're not enough or that it's not for you. What if it wasn't true? It's time for a soul chat. Close your eyes and ask within you, what if it isn't true? What else might be possible? Okay, so something that you've told yourself about this communication, it's like you've said, oh no, that person's like you thought, oh, are they interested in me? But then you kind of talked yourself out of it, feeling like you're not enough, and you talked yourself out of it. But what if you are enough? Well, Spirit is saying you are enough, Scorpio. Of course you are enough. You are enough. What lie do you need to let go of to reach your soul's truth? Well, it's this feeling of not being enough. That's the thing that needs the fine-tuning. You feel like you need to be more. But I don't feel that that's the case, Scorpio. I don't feel that you're thinking that this person's going to judge you. I don't feel that that's, or that they are judging you. They are not. Gosh, you're putting a lot on yourself. I get your own harshest critic here, Scorpio. There's a lot of heaviness around this. Spirit is saying confidence is key. There's no reason to feel unworthy. This person is not going to judge you, especially if it's like a money situation. I don't feel that that's anything of importance to this person. I get that with this Emperor and the Strength card here, you have what it takes to confidently approach this person and have some kind of face-to-face meeting and clear up. And I think at the end of that, you'll know for sure whether or not this person is really interested in you. But I feel like there's a miracle coming in here. I feel like this is wish fulfillment, something that you've wanted for a long time seems to be coming in here. And rather than talk yourself out of it, this is what you've wanted. I feel this is what you've manifested here, Scorpio. So don't talk yourself out of it. Please, guys, don't talk yourself out of it. Let's see what you need to surrender. What does Scorpio need to surrender here? What do they need to release? What does Scorpio need to surrender? Surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say, thank you for sharing, and then quickly refocus on positive affirmations. Yeah. I'm going to leave it there for you, Scorpio, and wish you all the very best with this. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, or you can go to my Etsy store, Gypsy Insights Tarot, and purchase directly there. The link is in the box below. Thank you so much to my podcast listeners as well on Apple, Spotify, and Amazon Music. If you wouldn't mind, if you're watching here on YouTube, please do press that thumbs up button before you leave. Drop me a comment down below, especially if any of this is resonating with you. And if you're a newcomer, welcome, and please do subscribe. I'd love to have you guys. Wishing you the best here, Scorpio. Please take care, and bye for now.